Hey guys, today we're smoking Wessex Curley block for the first time in my WDC Hesson guard. Stick around. Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Smoking my WDC Hesson guard. It's a cool little pipe I got from Market Tobacco Pipes International. It's got the little silver triangle in it. And today I'm smoking for the very first time Curley block. This is the new version from Wessex Tobacco. This isn't the Peter Heinrich version anymore. I guess STG now owns the rights to this. And I never got to try the Peter Heinrich version, so I don't know what the difference is. Apparently there is a difference. I have read that there's a little less perique in this version than in the original. This is a wonderful smoke. It's really good. I'd like to thank Charlie at Boca de Boynton for sending this my way. I also had a request in my last video to do a video on how to prepare plugs and twists anyway, and plugs. So I will be doing that probably tomorrow. That's my plan for tomorrow anyway, is to do a video on preparing twists and plugs. And I'll show how I do it. Hey, sweetie. Oh, careful. You all right? Thank you for taking that out. Wish I'd got that on film. That was McKinley taking the trash out to the trash can. She almost slipped and fell there. But anyway, so I'll show how I do it. And I do it differently for different plugs. For 3Ps, I do it very differently than I do it for other plugs. 3Ps is a very hard plug, and I tend to just shave tiny little shavings off the 3Ps. Very fine shavings. other plugs that are not as hard, I will shave larger chunks off and then crumble them up. But I like my 3Ps, I like very, very finely shaved. Sometimes I will even use I have an old straight razor. It's very well honed, and I will use that on some of my plugs. But my twists, I always just either use a cigar cutter to cut the coins, or I will use my pocket knife. I'll show that tomorrow. This is very good. There's no bite at all from this. I'm not getting any bite whatsoever. It's got a pleasant room note. There's some you've got your typical Virginia Perique type flavors. You got a little bit of sweetness in there. A little bit of sweetness in there, not like a Virginia sweetness that you get from Virginia's, but like a brown sugar kind of sweetness. It's an interesting blend, it really is. I can see why people like this. I would have loved to have tasted the original with the more Perique flavors, more Perique forward. I'll have to smoke this a few more times before I make a judgment on it, but right now I'm kind of on the fence on this one. but I got to give it time to grow on me. So I'm used to smoking those real heavy, strong blends that are full of flavor. And there is flavor in this. It's not like just a plain Virginia, the ones that I don't care for at all. There's some flavor in here. This one definitely has potential. Definitely not something I would smoke in my weekly rotation at all at this point. I definitely got to smoke it a few more times. I don't ever like to judge something on the first smoke, but it's definitely not wowing me. But I don't dislike it at all. If I was at somebody's house and they offered me to smoke this, I would definitely smoke it, but I definitely got to give this a few more smokes to make up my mind on this. And this was a freshly cleaned pipe that I had cleaned about a month ago. Haven't smoked since, so I had given it the full-on cleaning. But so that's my first impression of it. I would smoke it. I don't hate it. I enjoyed it. But I wouldn't put it in my weekly rotation at this point. but it's a good smoke. But I do need to smoke it a few more times before I make up my mind on it. Alright guys, I will catch you guys later. Have a good day. God bless.